Hello and welcome back to this next module, which is all around leveraging Power Automate from within Power Virtual Agents. This is a really exciting topic for me personally. I really like Power Automate. I really like the whole concept of automation, and especially that gap of interacting with a person to do tasks, to kick off the automations. And Power Virtual Agents really does plug that gap. There are heaps of things you can do with Power Automate. We have a course, Power Automate Basics. If you're part of Academy, you can just do that course for free. If not, please do reach out. If you're not part of Academy and would like access, reach out on chat. We'll give you a voucher for that if you would like to do Power Automate course after this one. So Power Automate, you can do lots of stuff. It can connect to over 500 cloud services. You can also connect to on-premise systems via gateways. You can connect to file providers, databases, anything that has an API you can connect to. And what is really cool about that is that because Power Virtual Agents can connect to Power Automate, then therefore by extension, Power Virtual Agents can connect to any of these things as well, which is really exciting. So you can connect to data you're already using. You can create triggers and actions and workflows, look up data, get data, write data based on chat entries. It's got a lot of features on Power. I'm not going to go into Power Automate in a lot of detail here, but just know that it is a very powerful service for automating automation solutions. I'll show you the interface quickly before you go into the labs, and you'll be able to. I'll talk you through very briefly around some of the things like where templates are and things like that. And of course, it's Power Automate is built on top of Azure, Dataverse, Data Connectors, AI Builder. Yeah. So let's look into the labs. So you've been through the previous lab, which was around creating entities, variables, that kind of thing. Once you've got your entities and variables worked out, and then if you can pass those in a structured way to Power Automate, you can build some nifty solutions. So that's why these three, the last lab, lab number 4, lab 5 and lab 6, these are the really foundational topics. So yeah, highly recommend that you go through these in detail. A couple of prerequisites for lab number 5. We need to make sure that you've gone through the setup. I'm sure you have, but make sure you've gone through the setup into your demo environment. You have imported the solution package and you have fixed the connections to those two flows. Now it prompted you as you're going into that, so you should have done that, but just to make sure that has happened. If not, if you've not done that, if you've got any issues with that whatsoever, drop us an email via the chat support bubble, and we'll help you. How it should look is in your so what you need to do is if you go into the waffle here and click on Power Automate, or you can go to flow.microsoft.com, that will take you to the same place. So this is Power Automate. So flow.microsoft.com is Power Automate, or in the waffle you go to Power Automate, it will take you to this page. As I say, we've got a full I think it's 8-hour course on this topic. So I'm not going to go into much detail, but templates is a good place to just look at because it gives you an idea of the type of things that you can do. These are very simple workflows that are created, but you can imagine that you could bring all of this stuff together and do multi-step processes as well as these simple ones that you can see here. The connectors, here's a list of all the connectors. Over 500 now, maybe going on 520, something like that. And yeah, you can see a lot of cool stuff is here. What I want you to do before you go into the labs is just go into solutions. You should have imported the solution, so make sure you have imported the solution. If you have imported it, you will have a solution in here called PVA in a day. Click in there, and in PVA in a day, what we want to do is just go to Cloud Flows. And what we want to check is that the status is on for all of them. The status is on for all of them. If it is not on for any of them, go into the ellipsis and click on turn on. If it doesn't turn on, reach out to us via the support chat and we'll be in touch as soon as we can. So just make sure that all of that's on before you start the lab. Other than that, the lab documents, again, are pretty solid. So just go through and create these two topics, go through these two labs, lab number 5 and lab number 6, and reach out if you get stuck, and take your time and absorb the information. It is really cool stuff. Thank you for that, and I'll see you in the next module.